Hello, everybody. Welcome to round 3 coverage of the Glassblown Open from beautiful Emporia, Kansas, presented by Dynamic Discs and the PDGA. My name's AJ Risley, and I'm joined by Robert McCall.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, it is morning. 6:30 to be exact.
That's right. We got Anthony Barela on the card, tied for 5th. He's got the highest birdie percentage of anybody in the field so far.
Yowza.
Chris Dickerson, same spot as Anthony Barela, tied for 5th, 7 under on the weekend. Joel Freeman.
Joel Freeman's ready to go.
He's either an international man of mystery or trying not to smile. It's one of those. And then we got Thomas Gilbert, who is always trying not to smile.
And he's
failing exclusively, always smiling.
And he's an international man.
Yeah, that's right.
One of our Canadian
friends. Starting off on hole 1.
Jump right into the deep end.
Yeah, one of the easier holes on the course relative to par. 1,093 feet. We've seen a couple players bite off a lot and play for the eagle here, but that's usually when you get in trouble. Birdie is not too difficult for most of our top competitors, as long as they can keep it in the fairway.
Yeah, I mean, par 5, if you're trying to give yourself a putt for 4, all you got to do is chunk it up there 3 times, about 320 feet. Maybe 330 feet.
I was going to say, some quick math would leave you still 130 feet from the basket, but, you know, whatever.
Well, let's see what Anthony has got in store for us.
You know what? I'm going to bet he goes for more than 320 feet here.
Probably right.
And this is Destroyer for Barela.
Yes. No. Oh, wow. Yikes. Heads up. Hey.
It's the green flag. Good way to start.
From Limestone, Tennessee, sponsored by Prodigy, Chris Dickerson.
Chris out here with his wife, Brittany, this week. Enjoying Emporia. He's playing well as per usual.
Yes. Is he officially on tour yet?
I think they're still just they're in their camper. And I think they're just, hitting some stuff close to him, going back home, hitting some stuff close, going back home.
Oh, that sounds nice. Not. Come on. Give the fans what they want.
Come on. We want to see you on the West Coast, Chris.
Yeah.
Freeman.
Dude, are these back-to-back mangoes?
Yes.
Sweet.
Did you catch this song?
Yeah. This is awesome. Joel Freeman getting ready to pick out his Mii character.
That's right.
From the original Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, the Wii Sports theme. So far for me, that's winning the tee-off song game.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Almost looked like he skipped off the road or the sidewalk there.
Yeah, I think that's right.
He's going to be, that's gonna be a tough spot. I think we saw Ricky there. Was that the first or the second day?
First round. Ricky had a little bit of trouble getting out of there, throwing that really short shot. Thomas Gilbert, no lack of distance, very tall individual. This is a boss for Thomas.
And this shot is boss.
And, everyone did tell him it's full send Friday. And he hasn't really sent it full because, he could have taken the big shot, but his hyzer gets as far as most people's full shots. Yeah, Barela falls prey to the same fate as Wysocki from Inside the Bushes.
Mm-hmm. Decent looking rip from Chris.
Wow, that's carried a lot of distance.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
That got out there.
Should be a pretty easy up and down for Dickerson. Thomas Gilbert.
This one looks great too.
Similar line, a little bit lower, so there's not so much of the green in danger. Most people would never be thinking about the green in 2.
Yeah.
But both of these guys, no shortage of power.
And this is Joel, second shot.
Playing far out to the left side. That'll be just fine.
Yeah. Nice thing about that left side is it opens up the right side of the fairway and gives you more hyzer options.
That's right.
To get to the basket.
Barela attacking the basket aggressively.
Wow.
I don't know if he was playing for those, but that's a pretty good play.
Yeah, I mean, and conversely, compared to Joel's shot, he was pinched up on that right side and had to go with like a turnover shot.
Yeah, extremely technical.
Yeah, very difficult.
Good little bit of action for Joel Freeman here with his PD2.
Yeah, that'll be a long look for birdie after a less than ideal drive.
Thomas with a textbook approach to 15 feet.
That one looks like a Luster AVR3, AVRX3.
That sounds right.
One of those. Definitely a tool that comes in handy out here on a wide open course with a lot of wind.
That's right.
And Chris is like, it looks like a good spot.
You know what? I'm just going to come join you.
Mind if I join you?
They're both so polite.
Yeah, they really are, actually.
It's true. Freeman asking for his putt to get up just a bit. Anthony Barela does not need to do so. Look at that low spin rising all the way to the basket. And the majestic hair flying toward the basket.
Man.
That's a great birdie to start for Barela.
That's just dedication right there. You know, commitment and dedication. Not necessarily the putt, but the hair.
That's
right.
right.
It takes a long time for that hair to really to get that flow like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and
well done.
Also, it was a good disc golf shot too.
Sure.
Yeah, but come on.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It's a tough putt. Especially after his, I don't know, his drive in the second shot. But here we go, hole 2.
731 feet uphill. Big Anheuser for a lot of our competitors, or a forehand if you've got it. This is playing as the 5th most difficult hole, 4.35 scoring average. We saw some of the upshots. Once you crest that hill, they still have to hold angle nicely, and the green kind of runs away. So it's a bit of a touchy upshot if you get plenty of distance on your drive, like I expect most of our guys will get here.
Boom. And the wind's a little bit different today compared to yesterday. A little bit of a tailwind. Ooh.
And that's going to be a great spot for Barela to throw a forehand to the green. D1 for Dickerson.
Sweet.
I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. I said this yesterday in the live coverage. Dickerson is a robot. Everything is so precise when he throws the disc. It's like, it just seems like he has full control over the disc from the time it leaves his hand to the time it hits the grass.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
That's why he's one of our best. Thomas Gilbert in a great position, and here's Joel Freeman needing this disc to hold right.
Oh.
That is not holding right.
Jeez, that was brutal. Give him the OB graphic before the disc even comes to rest.
So this is going to be his 3rd. I guess the green could be reachable from here, but it would probably be a full power shot for anybody.
Is that going to be in or out? It looks like it stayed in. There is that OB line over there, and it does come into play.
That's right. Thomas with the forehand approach.
Nice.
Inside the circle. It's really fun to get to watch Thomas improve over the years and now be on the chase card here in a national tour.
Yeah. He's got all the potential.
Dickerson to circle's edge. I believe this is a gator for Barela.
Nice. That's how you want to play it. You know, you just get a good rip right around that big tree off the tee, and then you got options. And really, I feel like the sidearm is the better option, especially on that second shot. I mean, if I had 400-foot sidearm, I'd go do it off the tee too. Nice putt. A little bit left side, but you see, that's what a flat putt will get you.
That's right.
Yeah. Kids at home, take some notes here. Flat putts will stick on the left side, or low left.
That's
too,
always
we
good
see
as well.
from Thomas, yeah.
Now Thomas has the unique. Whoa!
Ouch.
It's unexpected from Freeman there. Thomas has the unique difficulty of putting down at the basket.
Right.
And honestly, I thought that was a joke when I heard some of my taller friends talk about it because, I'm not a very tall guy. But now seeing it in perspective, that has to feel different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah, just a little bit, especially if the wind's kind of doing weird things.
Freeman unfortunately dropping in for the double bogey there. Birdies all around. As we move over to hole 3, it's one of my favorite looking tee shots on the course, from 489 feet downhill.
A little bit downhill.
Yeah, playing like 410, 425, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And there's a few gaps to choose from off the tee. You got extreme right side, extreme left side, or you can go straight up the middle. And we'll see with this tailwind, this might change up some game plans.
Barela playing the power forehand. This looks like it has plenty of distance.
Looks great.
Tracking the basket.
Nice. Oh, and he's, almost in that little fringe there.
Yeah, circle 1. Great.
Definitely.
Great shot for Barela. Dickerson following suit. This may be a little too overstable to get all the way down to the basket, but totally safe play.
Yes.
No problem. Was that on-course audio or?
Yeah, there's a mic set up right next to the right next to the
and Michael Winslow was there as well.
tee pad.
We got
Off that.
Joel Freeman playing for the hyzer. Fighting through some limbs. That's safe. And in fact, that's a really good result after hitting that tree. We've seen discs in the past hit that and just fall straight down OB. All right, and I believe that's a Joel Freeman Signature Series whale.
Color glow whale.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes that thing a lot for those, exactly for that shot. Sidearm approach from anywhere inside 200.
Thomas saying, I grew up playing bocce ball there in Canada. I don't know if that's a popular thing there, but puts his closer to the pin. Barela says, I'll just go ahead and put it inside the basket.
Anthony's like, yeah, well, I'd put it closer to the pin too, guy.
Come on there, guy. A bit high for Freeman, but not bad. All we've got left
Well
are
done.
a couple of formalities. Look at
Whoa,
Thomas with style.
That's a risky play.
Glad it paid off for him. Over to hole 3, 423 feet downhill, playing as the third easiest hole on the course. One of only 5 holes today playing under par on the day, 2.9 scoring average.
Barely under par. Jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of OB that kind of comes into play on this one, especially with again some wind conditions that seem to change up each day. Looks like today that's blowing left to right. So if you hang it out to the right side a little bit too much, you might get pushed down, you might get blown over, and that needs to get over. Oh, dang. And there we go. A little bit too much hyzer on Anthony's disc, and he swung it out a little bit too far right. So it stays in that OB.
Dickerson's got the angle that you're looking for here.
But does he have the juice? Just enough. Circle 1.
It's a decent amount of juice.
You're right. No paper towels needed.
Thomas perplexed at the flight of his boss.
But
When you throw it really far, though,
yeah,
not a problem.
right. Again, he had the juice.
Freeman going PD2.
This looks nice.
Yeah, asking for the wind to push it down.
Yep.
Not a bad result. Circle 2. This is Barela for his 3 from 100 or so feet. Not a bad effort.
No, not at all. Yeah, those are... I don't know how many people at home or wherever the heck they watch this from, but if you're spin putting from 100 feet and you're like almost making it sometimes...
It means you got a pretty good wrist.
Yeah.
You've been hitting the wrist curls. Popular exercise at most gyms.
Mm-hmm.
Dickerson off to a great start, 3 under through 4.
He just has those solid putts from Circle's edge.
Gilbert,
Nice.
after his long drive, will ultimately settle for par. Moving on over to hole 5, 666 feet. This is a new tee pad that actually makes this tee shot easier than years past.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, moving over to this right side, this is a great landing area so that you can throw your hyzer up to the green. The green does slope from left to right, so it receives hyzers generally pretty well. But you can also play the left side of this fairway out over the OB golf fairway, maybe with a forehand or a turnover approach.
Right. Either way, you're going to have to, the OB, you're challenging the OB a little bit, one way or the other. And Chris with the
Chris is challenging
rather
the golf tee.
Yes. Either that or it's just, that was ultra conservative.
Thomas asking for this to get right.
Oh,
It isn't. That's going to be pretty much by that golf tee that they throw over.
right. Even more conservative than Chris's play.
And we see a headwind for our competitors here, and that definitely changes this tee shot from rounds past. Nice shot there for Freeman.
Good looking shot. Gets under the wind. Lands in the middle of the fairway far enough.
Is AB going full distance here?
I sure hope so. Eh,
Kind of controlled distance, but he's going to be up there on the left side. That'll afford him the forehand over the golf fairway.
yeah.
Dickerson, this is a long hyzer if he's trying to reach the basket.
Yeah. Very long.
It's a good, moderately conservative play if that carries a little bit more. Maybe he has a jump putt, but 4 isn't going to be bad here.
And Thomas could potentially save his par from there.
He's certainly giving it an effort.
Oh. Ooh.
So that
That would have been, that would have just been the worst.
yes. If that rolled a B, I agree.
You found another tee pad? Kinda.
Barela actually poured this for himself to make sure that he had good footing.
Ah, yes. And it worked.
The wonders of quick dry concrete.
Yeah.
Great approach for Barela.
Freeman inside quite a bit.
Yeah, and you can hear him say wow out of his hand, but honestly, that's not too bad of a result. A little bit short of where he'd like. That is not short of where Dickerson would like on an approach like that. Thomas will.
Yeah, Thomas was not too pleased with himself. He usually makes those 80-foot uphill putts into headwinds.
Freeman giving himself a little chuckle. That is a difficult putt into the wind.
Well, I mean, you say that Chris is a robot, but he's actually quite the jokester too. So I'm guessing that he just told Joel like quite the gut buster.
That sounds right.
He's like, I can't concentrate and try to putt while you're telling me all these funny jokes, Chris.
Yeah, that sounds like what they do on the course. Pretty much like every MPO card I've seen so far.
Yeah. Especially when there's bogeys and double bogeys on the card.
Yeah, definitely that's happening. All right, from one of the middle of the pack holes to the easiest hole on the course, hole number 6, 343 feet. Playing uphill, probably more like 380 or 390. This OB bunker on the right is really the only OB that our players are going to mess with or think about very much. There's also OB long, but we don't see that too often. It's coming in at a 2.7 scoring average. So once again, one of only 5 holes playing at even or under par for the week.
Yeah, and we saw a good bounce back birdie from AB there. No pars yet, though.
But did you catch AB throwing pretty hard, kind of missing his line, but catching his hat?
Oh, I did not.
It fell off his
that.
head. He caught it before it hit the ground. Commitment to the hat game, maybe.
Is there a U-disc box for that?
There is not.
Not yet.
Yet. Dickerson inside the circle. Precision drive. Freeman with his PD2. Playing that little bit lower line.
Thomas taking it Nice high and wide.
This is tracking nicely.
Real nice.
Is that if Steve Irwin was here commentating?
Yeah.
I like it.
Crocodile Dundee.
I love the way that Barela plays disc golf because it feels like every shot is just full send, you know?
Yeah.
Power all the time. His putts are straight lines, bullets. I love watching it. He's birdied a lot this week, as we see Joel Freeman collecting his birdie here after a bit of a struggle on the last hole.
Almost a little bit of a struggle on that putt. I think he wanted that to be a little bit closer to center.
Yeah. But hey, in is in.
Correct. And Dickerson also in for birdie.
Barela looks a bit disappointed at his par, which I understand as this is playing as the easiest hole on the course for the MPO field.
Right. Yeah, when you play the easiest hole and you're the guy with the most birdies in the field,
and you take par.
Yeah,
Not great.
Not what you want.
Over to hole 7, 669 feet from the easiest hole to the second easiest hole on the course, playing at a 3.83 scoring average on this par 4.
That's nice.
Real nice.
Real nice. That's not a par 4. This is a par 4.
That was a par 3.
Right.
That's why you said that?
Hole 7's a par 4, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I said that.
I liked it, though.
Okay. Leave a comment below if you like that or if you don't like us. Ooh.
Dickerson playing the low skipping shot down the middle. He'll have options from there. The best one is probably going to be the forehand on the outside of the trees.
I agree.
We saw Freeman take forehand off of this tee on day 2. He's gotten...
Wow.
This is a beautiful tee shot. Past that, anything past that ditch is crushed.
Yeah, that was awesome. Nice. He kept it nice and low. Had a real good amount of speed on it. Oh, Thomas going for the wide hyzer.
Wide hyzer. He needs some action on that. Action he's gotten.
Yeah, and he found the action. And the wind changed up a little bit. So I mean, that wasn't exactly. I don't feel like that was exactly the ideal play. Nice hat catch again.
Yeah, that one at least stayed on his head. The other one fell all the way off.
Dang. Yeah, some great shots by this chase card here.
And this is D1 on forehand for Dickerson, playing it nice and wide, looking for a skip.
Looks like you McCalled it.
I don't like that one bit. What?
We'll let the internet decide.
Dickerson will settle right around circle 1's edge for his look at birdie 3.
It's a little early, but maybe the disc is understable. Oh, or there's trees over there.
That's, yeah, tree-induced understability.
Hey, you guys see that tree 300 feet away?
I'm just going to hit it.
I'm just going to, hit the right side of it and roll to the basket.
Pull the cord, roll it right on back.
Yeah. AB doesn't need a tree.
It sounds like AB would be like, that's stupid, dude. I'm just going to throw it close.
That's stupid. There's no trees in Arizona.
Good shot for Barela. And then Freeman will ultimately end up just outside the circle, so we've got Dickerson first to putt.
No.
1 inch short of going in. Half and halves. Brutal.
Ouch. You hate to see it.
You absolutely hate to see it. Oh, the old scoop on the left side. Looked like Freeman was just asking for that to get up just a little bit. Barela converts on his easy birdie. And Thomas, he's also a friend of the trees.
Yeah.
Taking his birdie. Couple pars. That's going to be a little disappointing for Freeman and Dickerson.
But that's one thing Thomas and Nate Sexton do not have in common.
What's that? They're not, yeah.
Thomas is a friend of the trees.
Nate is not friend of the trees. We know that to be a fact.
Oh, right, man. Tell us about hole 8. Jeez.
Moving from the 2 easiest holes on the course to what was playing as the second hardest hole on the course yesterday relative to par. 990 feet. This is a combination of 2 holes from years past. OB cart path all down the right side. OB tall grass that turns into OB water on the left. You just have to stick to the short grass here, and we don't have as much wind today as we did in day 2. So we're going to see a lot of wide hyzers, waiting for the wind to just kind of lift it up and bring it in bounds. That is what happens a lot on the right side of the cart path.
Gosh.
This is another one of those where the grass on the side you don't want it to skip on is very, very skippy, and on the side that you'd want to skip on the right side of the cart path, pretty much like Velcro. AB getting that unfortunate skip. OB left.
Oh, and Dickerson, he's going putter.
Yeah, this is PA3 from Dickerson. Just controlling the angle, making sure he can keep it in the middle of the fairway.
There you go. Safe.
Freeman taking forehand, looking like a similar line to Dickerson's. Actually, looks like a little bit faster disc. I thought that was one of his whales or maybe a gator or something. But
Right.
that was definitely a sharp edge driver.
Great play from Thomas.
Yeah, that's a beautiful flight from Thomas. That's
Yeah.
well executed.
Yeah. And he had to take his lie from pretty far back there, but he bites off quite a bit of the fairway on that big forehand. No way.
Dude, no. Dickerson hits one of the distance marker poles,
Oh,
robbing
man.
him of probably 40 or 50 feet.
Something like that, yeah. Wow.
Freeman's gone forehand, and he is down by the trees. Difficult shot for his birdie.
Lining up a big hyzer and
Barela unable to catch the hat this time.
oh, he doesn't even care about the hat at this point. Just get back in bounds. What?
He's gotten the OB mark from a guy on his cell phone there. Not an official spotter, Mike.
No, not quite an official, but still accurate call.
Dickerson completely unfazed by the distance marker. Throws to inside circle 2. Putting for birdie here is an anomaly. We don't see a whole lot of birdies on hole 8.
No, it's not easy to do. And I bet Chris was actually aiming for that pole, and that's why he was unfazed. He was like, sweet, got it.
Seems like a good thing.
Oh, dang.
Thomas was aiming for that pole.
Yeah.
Coming up just short.
And-
No trees to
and
help
he
him out there.
Yeah, he misses again. Thomas, what are you doing?
This is Barela's only 3rd shot on the hole, but it will count as his 5th with the 2 penalty strokes.
And that was pretty dope, too.
That's an incredible shot. Barela just sending it. He's going to be carting his bogey 6. And that's well played by Freeman. I believe that was his gator.
Yes.
Dickerson for birdie 4. Kind of just a soft run. I'm a little surprised to see Dickerson not get a little bit more aggressive because there's not a
my
lot of
God.
danger there.
I tell you what, if I would have been the 4th person putting there, I would have probably been called for a courtesy warning. I do not enjoy when it's like, oh, is it my turn? Is it your turn? Is it my turn? Is it your turn? No, go ahead. Just putt.
Moving from the 2nd most difficult hole on the day to the 4th. This is hole 9, new tee. You got a gap to hit, and as long as you clear the gap, then you've only really accomplished half the battle because you still have to keep
True.
it from trickling OB left or turning OB to the right. If you are able to land in the short grass, playing up and around this corner with a big forehand or a backhand turnover, any OB tee shots, whether they're short, left, or right, go to the drop zone.
And this basket on the 2nd shot is tucked in so far right.
Yep.
So far right.
And this is one of those Tour Series whales for Freeman. Just with a little too much turn, maybe affected by the wind once it got outside of that tunnel.
Perhaps. It was a very clean release, but I feel like if he had a faster disc, it might have faded out a little bit, and he would have been right in the middle of the fairway. Kind of like this one.
Yeah, this looks like mid-range from Dickerson. I'm not sure if that's an M2 or something along those lines, but it's kind of what it looked like.
Another mid-range here from Gilbert.
Yeah, this is a rock. Turn, needing that to find
What? Okay.
green flag.
Yeah.
Thomas Gilbert, friend of the trees.
Yes. Yet again. And like you said, fully sent.
Anthony going to school off of Thomas's line.
What are you trying to say? I mean, these guys. What are you trying to say? These young guys should still be in school?
No, I'm just saying they hit the trees and got safe.
Okay.
There's a lot less to it than you think. We see Freeman with a beautiful shot from the drop zone. He's inside circle 2 looking at his par 4.
That's huge.
You don't
It's
see
not
backhands
easy.
get there often.
When he pulled this a little bit, get quick. Nice.
Thomas testing the cart path. And
Thomas Gilbert, friend of the cart paths.
ultimately ending up safe. This
Yeah,
is a tight turnover for Dickerson.
Ooh, too tight. I thought he was going to be just tight enough. Needed to be a little looser, I guess. A little bit more loose.
Barela coming up around the corner. I believe it looks like a Firebird, and that looks parked.
That's real good.
Yeah, only 13% of the field able to card birdie today.
Ooh, Thomas swung it a little bit wide, but sneaks in front of the OB on both sides, actually.
Yep, nicely executed.
Maybe I should say 2 of the 3 sides of the basket that are surrounded by OB.
That's right. PA3 for Dickerson to inside the circle. And this is Freeman for par.
Dang, that needed to get up.
Yeah, once again, just short for Freeman.
Yeah, and he's been close on a lot of these looks, and he's been giving himself a lot of long looks too.
So our card leaves hole 9 relatively unscathed. In fact, playing it in 1 under par as a card. Probably one of the better cards of scores throughout the day. I have confidence in Chris from that range.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
3 pars, 1 birdie for Barela. And Barela has only carded, 1 bogey.
Yeah, so
my
even.
fault, even. Even's pretty good still.
Yeah.
Certainly better than the average, as we see. Barela's scorecard is lots of green, a little bit of red, 1 par. Certainly an exciting round we've got going on the chase card right now. If you want to continue this exciting round, go ahead and click on that back 9.
Yeah.
And if you want to
find us
continue
on the back 9.
If you want to continue to see good disc golf, click on the subscribe button. Turn on those notifications.
Yeah, JomezPro's got plenty of it for you this week, folks. Is that going to get in? Get in.
We'll see you next time.